All right, hey guys, Richard here. Let's make a video. Yeah, well, we gotta let Toby out. We gotta get the door open. My handy dandy garage door opener here. Let Toby out, do his thing. So I'm going on a group ride today, so I'm getting ready for that. So that's what the plan is. Step out here for a moment. Oh yeah, still pretty nice. It's a little cool at sunrise. Sun's been up for an hour or so now, hour and a half. Still just a little cool out here. It's going to warm up though. Yesterday it got cooking hot. Oh my goodness. I was out working on a video yesterday and I was out in the middle of nowhere and in a field, no shade. In the afternoon sun started cooking me. It kind of beat on me for a while. I felt beat last night. But anyway, yep, I'll throw this away. So, here's today's activities. My buddy Ron will be down here in about an hour. We're going to get loaded up and we're going to go over towards St. Petersburg and do a group ride over there with, I think there's only going to be like 7 or 8 people total. So a nice small group ride. And we're going to do the Fort de Soto, and I did an exploratory ride over there about a month or so ago with my buddy Rick and Joe. So that's the plan. So I got to get ready for that. So, yeah. Whew, what a mess. Something's got to change in here quick. I got another bike being delivered today, that Ramat link I mentioned to you a couple times. That shows up today, probably while I'm gone. Just got notification this morning. There's another company wants to send me another trike. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet until I get shipping confirmation, but they reached out to me and said, hey, we want to send you this trike. And I said, great, and gave them all my information, and they said they'd get it shipped out tomorrow. So, yeah, so that'll be 3 trikes. 1, 2, 3. What am I going to do with all these trikes? They take up so much space. My original plan, and I keep thinking, once Mrs. Adventure chooses the Edmotor E310 or the electric, we're going to get rid of the other one just because of space. But I hate to do that, guys, because I love these trikes. I really do. And honestly, they make great comparison videos because there's not a lot of trikes out there in the market. So from a video standpoint, it makes good video content because there's just not a lot of trikes and there's not a lot of trike comparisons. So in that sense, I don't want to get rid of these 2 trikes, especially since I'm getting the 3rd one, because I'm going to want to make some videos with that, maybe compare those, and because it's kind of similar in size, and I don't know what to do. Still haven't sold the 5th wheel Torrent yet. I haven't really had any offers or any contact on that either, so I don't know. Got to do something different with my Facebook advertising. I got this marked down to $600. I mean, it retailed originally for like 14, then they dropped the price to I think 11, and for Black Friday, I think it's down to $9.99 or something like that. Or no, it may even be 800. No, I think it's 900. And so I dropped my price to 600. I mean, it's still a pretty big discount off of being brand new, and it's only got like 30, 40, 50 miles on it or something. And I hate to sell it for less than that because I'd like to get a little money out of it for the effort of making all the videos and all the things I do here. But I don't know. I may have to drop my price even further to try to get this thing sold, and I hate to do that. I'd rather just keep it than sell it dirt cheap. I don't know. I gotta get some videos done on the Roll Road Emma, because I actually promised them a few extra videos, and I haven't ridden it recently. I was thinking about taking this on the group ride today. Thought hard about it, but I'm not, because it's not technically, it's not legally compliant. It's overpowered, so it kind of needs to be registered as a moped. And so I really don't want to take this out away from home on a group ride. Plus, this is a longer ride. I mean, 25, 26 miles or something. And you can't adjust the seat. So I'm sitting kind of low being a tall guy, and so it's just not really good for the group ride today, so I'm not going to do that. I can't take the brand new one, the King Bull, because there's no luggage rack. So there's no rack, so I can't carry any of my extra gear, my tools and stuff, so that's completely out of the question. Can't take that. Was considering taking the trikes. You know, one of the trikes I think it'd be fun to do, but I am bringing Ron with me today, and I'm not sure how well the trike with a bike is going to fit in the back of the truck, so I'm not going to do that. I do have a hitch rack on the way. Well, it should be shipped next week, so I'm excited for that. We'll talk about that more. So, would really like to take the Truxus Explorer, but where's all this dust coming from? Oh my goodness. Would love to take the Truxus Explorer, but I messed up the throttle, so I've got to figure that out. And I mean, it's working right now. It's just not real reliable yet, and I don't want to load this up, drive an hour away, and then find out that I'm having trouble with it because it's kind of intermittent. So I'm going to wait until I'm confident that I've got that problem fixed before I go too far with this one. So I can't take that one. The Truxus Lynx belongs to Emma. Really don't want to take her bike. The there's the Zoda Zephyr over there in the corner. Don't want to take that. That belongs to Devin. Amanda currently still owns the Mach Wheel Scoria. Not interested in that. So I'm going to dig out the Ad Motor M81 and take that today because, one, well, I've got extra batteries, but I shouldn't need it for this ride. But it's already got my saddlebags and everything on it, so it's ready to go. So yeah, I'm going to take that one. Yeah, that's the problem with going on these group rides and wanting to be able to swap around and take other bikes from time to time. All my gear that I really need to take with me is in my saddlebags, but my saddlebags are buried underneath the basket, so I have to cut all the zip ties off the basket, remove the basket to be able to detach the saddlebags so that I can move it to another bike that I want to ride to go out a little further. So what I've been doing recently is I've actually just been leaving without taking anything with me for like riding around here, and I really don't want to do that because like yesterday I was out riding the King Bull and I didn't have any of my tools or anything with me, and the front headlight came loose and it was rattling and flopping all around, and I thought, well crap, I don't have my tools with me. I didn't bring them because they're attached to that bike over there. So what I might do, since I'm going to leave this one set up as a cargo bike for shopping and stuff, I'm probably going to leave the basket, I'm going to leave the saddlebags for all that storage, and I'm going to end up picking up another saddlebag set. I mean, my goodness, I think they're like, they're pretty cheap. For a saddlebag, they're pretty cheap. They're like $30 to $40. So I'm probably just going to pick up another one, and that one will be easier to transport and move around from luggage rack to luggage rack, whatever I'm riding. The only problem is I will have to still empty out the contents and move it over to a different saddlebag, but that's better than having to take off the basket and reattach the basket and all that jazz. Guess I spoke enough about that, huh? Yeah. All right, so we need to get the Ad Motor M81 out. So let's get this out of the way. Put this out here. Yeah, another trike on the way. What is up with that? So yesterday I was kind of thinking I might take the Truxus Explorer, so I made sure the battery was charged up. But then I got to thinking about that saddlebag problem, and then I started thinking about the throttle and its reliability, and I'm gonna change my mind. So I didn't check the battery on the M81, but I do have the extra battery they sent me, and I'm pretty sure I recharged that one after my most recent long ride I took with it. So if I have to, I'll just swap the battery out. And I can also swap it with I don't know, what am I thinking here? Yeah. The Ad Motor E310 has the same battery. But we've ridden that one a few times, so the battery's probably not topped off either. Yeah. You know, I hate to... This is one of the things I didn't mention in the review video, but one of the things that I just don't like about this bike, and I didn't notice it right away, so I didn't really, didn't think about it, but see where that kickstand is? So typically they've been mounting kickstands way back here near the back. And that's because when you're wanting to back up the bike, the pedals like to rotate, right? And because the kickstand is so close, the pedals hit the kickstand and then it prevents you from being able to actually back it up. And so I have to do what I did just there in order to back it up. Whereas most bikes, the kickstand is further to the rear and it's not in the way, so it's not a problem. That's just a little aggravating. Small inconvenience, but nonetheless, still an inconvenience. Why is that saddle crooked? Okay, I can get to this now. Hey guys, please understand something. I know how lucky I am, or I should say how blessed I am to have so many bikes. And you hear me out there talking about, oh, what should I take today? I've got all these bikes, and which one am I going to ride? Look, I don't take anything for granted. I clearly know how blessed I am to have a YouTube channel that gives me all these brand new bikes, especially when so many people can barely afford to buy one. And a lot of people can't even afford to buy one, and so they're just out there watching, channels, channels like mine, and dreaming and wishing. And I understand that. I feel for you. I do. But I'm so thankful that I have this channel. I'm so thankful for all of you because you help make this channel, help make this channel successful. That makes it possible for me to get bikes, to be able to test them, review them, enjoy them, teach you about them. So, thank you. All right, we better check this. Is there anything in here I need today? Oh, I'm glad I looked. See? I never did a video on that. I have yet to do a video about... no, I lost it. I can't find it. That's part of it. About the alarm system that I got. I haven't really used it much, but it's sure nice to have, and I'll tell you, I need to do some videos about that. But here, my power bank. I need my power bank. Move you down a little bit so you can see. Because this this ride is longer, I will probably hook this up to my camera. Is that the right cord? Oh, there's the other half of the alarm I grabbed. Whoops. Yeah, I need that. That's what I need. So anyway, this is a longer ride, so I need to hook up my camera to the power bank so it doesn't run out of battery. Let's put this back over here with the other half of the alarm. There's that. All right, nothing else attached over here I need, right? Nope. All right, so let's power it up and see how much juice we got. Oh, rats. Remember, these guys, you have to push the button on the battery first to wake it up. I hate that. It's supposed to be more safe, I guess. Alright, so it says we're full. I hope we're full. It's been a little while since I've ridden this one, so I don't remember if I topped it off last time or not. I think I did. I want to say I did. We're going to make the assumption that I did. Get these other guys back in here so I've got room to work with out here. So this is going to be a separate video from the riding video that we do today, since this is just a, hey, let's get ready for the ride. Yeah. I'll do a separate video when Ron shows up and we get ready to go. Let's get the trike back in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Funny story about the other trike that's being sent to me. Yeah, a lady reached out to me and said, "Hey, you might remember me. I used to work for Magicycle, but I left there for personal reasons, and I now work for this company. I'm not going to say the name just yet. And I wanted to see if you were interested in reviewing the trike that we have over here." And I thought, well, that's interesting. So she left Magicycle and went to work for someone else, and she said it was for personal reasons. Well, I kindly told her for personal reasons, I also stopped promoting Magicycle, and I actually sold my bike, got rid of it, and told her why. You know, I think I mentioned that to you before. Let's see. We can't even, I need space to walk in here a little bit. Anyway, if you didn't hear that story, it really comes down to it's like Mach Wheel. You know, how many times have you guys, if you've been on my channel a while, you've heard my story about Mach Wheel. I like Mach Wheel bikes. I do. I just don't like the people and how they treat their customers and how they treat influencers, and sometimes it can be just one person or a couple of people that can kind of ruin it for a company. And unfortunately, that's how it is. That's a couple of people there, and they just treated me as an influencer badly, and so they treated all of their customers badly because that whole fiasco of selling stuff and it not be available, and people have to wait 2 months to get it. And yeah, but that's Mach Wheel. So anyway, Magicycle. You know how much I like Magicycle because I promoted it so heavily. So the bike itself is great. Well, it's got a few little problems, you know, small things, ghost pedaling and that sort of stuff. That's not going to work. I'm going to have to move my truck. We'll just move my truck. But the biggest issue, they owe me money. Not a lot. By some people's standards, it's you know, a real small amount. By other people's standards, it's a nice chunk of money. For me, my standards, it's a chunk of money. They owe me $200. You know, not a great deal of money or anything, but still, it's money that I earned through commission sales. And it should have been a lot more. Probably is a lot more. I suspect it's a lot more, but I can't see that data. I just have to take their word for it, that that's how much commission I earned. So you got to think I made 20 videos for Magicycle. I don't know how many, close to 20 videos or something, promoting it. I was the first influencer to promote the Magicycle Deer 20-inch. And I take their word for it that, oh yeah, Richard, you earned $200. But then they never sent it to me. And it's been 4 months now. 3 months, almost 4 months. And that's just one of the issues. Anyway, we're not ranting about Magicycle today. So this is actually set up and ready to go. Look, so I got my handlebar bag. I just put my power bank in here. And I've got this trunk bag, which is mostly empty. It's just, no, hey, I have Scooby snacks in here. Yep, great, don't have to add those. I have a cheap bike lock in there, but I should have my good bike lock in the bag. So this is just extra space for when I'm shopping or something and need storage capacity. So we're going to leave that there. The basket is there, I don't need, but I'm not taking it off. But inside here, I should still have everything, right? There's my bike lock. What's inside this one? I move things around. There's a long sleeve shirt. There's a rain jacket. So we got that kind of stuff going on in here. You can't even see. What are you looking at? Get up here. Then on this side, we have, what do we have down here? This one. Got medical, sunscreen. I'm getting low. I need to get some more sunscreen. Bug repellent, which I've been using a lot of here recently. Bugs have been crazy here recently. And then tools and stuff up here. So all my tools and gizmos and things. So yeah, I think we're set. Check the tire. Tire's good. Yeah, tires are good. All right. The only thing, my biggest thing about this, like, I mean, look, it looks good, right? That's just a good looking bike, especially set up the way it is with the extra cargo space and stuff. It's just a good looking bike, and I like it with one exception, two exceptions. The standard ghost pedaling you get with most bikes, and it's limited to 20 miles an hour. And it's not unusual because a lot of cargo bikes, they limit it to 20 miles an hour because you can be hauling kids and stuff, and so they just kind of limit it. And I had someone reach out to me and say, hey, Richard, but can't you unlock that? Well, yeah, you can unlock some bikes. Not this one. Not that I found anyway. I don't think there's an option to unlock this one. And I certainly don't know what this goobly-gook means. Can you see that? I'll get closer. I don't know. I don't know what that means. So I need to. That's for. Looks like it's 24-inch. I don't know. That says kilometers an hour. Is that? Oh, I hope I don't mess something up. Hey, you know what? I could be wrong. We'll try that. I don't know what a lot of these settings are. It doesn't tell you. That looks like... No, that's for the USB, I think. That one says speed 6315. What the heck? Okay, we're going to let this... I think I'm done with it. So we'll take it for a quick spin. See if I just messed something up. Because I'm pretty sure I checked on this before when I first got it, and it was not, you couldn't unlock it. I'd be thrilled if we can unlock it. How do you turn off this? How do you get out of the settings here? Sometimes you just let it time out. Sometimes you have to hit one of the buttons. Power button, maybe? No, that's how I made a selection, I think. That's how I'm toggling. That's how I change. So... yeah, we're just going to have to let it sit and time out. Hopefully I didn't mess something up, because that's the bike I need to take with me today. Woo. I'm getting messages on my phone. Maybe that's Ron. Nope. That is FedEx. A package is on the way. Your scheduled delivery is tomorrow. Okay, I'm supposed to have a bike delivered today. Unless it's delayed. Thursday. What's coming Thursday? What's it doing there? What is it? Shipping facts. They don't tell you who the shipper is. You don't have brand names. You don't have company names. You don't have anything. You just have like size, dimensions, weights. So I always look at the size and the weight and try to figure out what it is. 114 pounds. I think that's the bike that was supposed to be here today. 114 pounds? What's the... I'm going to take a quick look at the tracking number. 279 is the last three. 279. There. 279. Your package is scheduled for delivery the 8th, which is today. So this is the one I was... Or am I confused? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday the 8th. Well, FedEx is all kind of goobered up. Because they're saying the 8th. But you click on it, it says, yeah, it's coming Thursday, which is actually the 9th. So, okay, well, I guess I'm not getting a bike today. It's coming tomorrow. Which is good, because I'm not here today. But I will be here tomorrow. Toby, you're being a good boy. You didn't bark at him, did you? I saw him sneaking by with his mama. And you're being a good boy? Yeah? Look at that look. You're like, yeah, of course I'm a good boy. Alright, guys. I'm almost ready. I got to grab my water bottle. Toss that in. Oh, I'm not ready. So I think the plan is, Ron, I think, has decided that he's going to pick up one of these Cena helmets because he likes them. But I think the plan is I'm going to see if he'll just go ahead and want to use mine today, or actually Mrs. Adventures. So I got him charged up, because if he does, then we'll be able to communicate. At least he and I will. Nobody else in the group will, but he and I can communicate. This is Ron's first group ride, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. But I'm going to do things differently, because he and I went for a ride recently, and we used the Cena helmets, and you couldn't hear him at all. I was kind of hoping his voice coming through my speaker would get picked up by the camera, but it didn't. You could just barely hear it. So I'm going to rig my camera up today with my, they're over here on charge, with my wireless mic. So here's how this works. Oh no, where's the cable I need? Here we go. So the wireless mic, the receiver that's receiving the info, gets plugged up here, right here on the side of the camera. And then this gets plugged into, nope, Richard's about to mess up. I need this cable. Gets plugged into this camera right here. So it's going to be attached to the camera. Then I take the wireless microphone itself, right here. I take all this gizmo stuff right here, all this extra cord and the actual, transmitter. That just sits in my pocket. And I take the microphone, okay, and I typically attach it to my shirt, like on my chest somewhere when I'm talking. But what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to take this and I'm going to clip it up on my helmet near the speaker over here. So you'll be able to clearly hear Ron when he's speaking, and you'll be able to clearly hear me when I'm speaking. And yeah, make it just a little bit nicer. So hopefully we'll start doing it that way, and you'll be able to hear both sides of the conversation, which makes the videos a little more interesting, right? Instead of just hearing one side of the conversation. I wish they made a wireless microphone system. I should put the extra one in there. Where's it at? I wish they made a wireless microphone system that had multiple wireless mics that you could connect for like a large group. I mean, it'd be great to have at least 4 or maybe even 6, but really nothing out there like that. I found one really cheap little Chinese brand. It was so cheap I figured it's probably junk, and I haven't messed with it. Other than that, it's typically just one wireless mic, and or in this case 2. I don't know. Maybe that's a change. Maybe that's a change that's a coming. I don't need any other camera equipment or anything. I'm going to put this inside my helmet so I don't lose it. Forget it. Yeah, I shouldn't need anything else here. I think I'm ready, guys. I'm ready for this ride. I still got like 35 minutes or so before Ron shows up. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here so you don't hear me ramble and talk about just dumb stuff. We'll save that for another video. Yeah, so be looking for the video about the ride today. So it should be fun. Should be a good time. Looking forward to it. And until the next video comes out, you guys be safe.